Have you ever noticed how, in some families, the quietest room is often where Grandpa sits? The TV hums in the background, but the real silence is deeper, like a loneliness that settles in the bones. Grandpa Hope's story could be anyone's. First, let's see the symptoms and causes of depression in the elderly, because if you can spot it, you can work on the causes too. Symptoms of depression in older adults. Always feeling sad and hopeless, experiencing unexplained and excessive pain, loss of interest in old hobbies and socializing, weight loss and reduced appetite, feelings of hopelessness, worthlessness or helplessness, lack of motivation, concentration and energy for tasks, sleep problems such as insomnia or oversleeping, slowed movement and speech, increased use of alcohol or drugs, thoughts of death or suicide, memory problems, neglecting self-care like skipping meals, forgetting medication, ignoring personal hygiene, constant irritability, fatigue, and crying. Some of the causes of depression in older adults include limited mobility due to old age, social isolation, facing mortality, retirement from work, financial difficulties, substance abuse, death of friends or loved ones, divorce or absence of a life partner, chronic medical conditions. Let's hear Grandpa Hope's story for an understanding. Since losing Grandma Hope, his world shrank from laughter-filled dinners and shared memories to the flicker of old shows and the weight of empty chairs. While the rest of the family rushes through life, work, school, errands, and he's left with memories that echo louder than any conversation. One afternoon, with a gentle hunger in his stomach, Grandpa Hope wandered into the kitchen. There was food, enough for everyone, but nothing he could eat. It seemed minor, but to him, it was a reminder that he wasn't really seen anymore. He sat back down holding a photo of his late wife. The ache wasn't just in his heart, it pressed on his chest, twisted in his joints, and dulled his appetite for life. The pain wasn't just in his heart, it was everywhere. Tears came, not for food, but from a loneliness so deep it spilled out through his eyes. And slowly, his emotional pain began to weigh on him. Simple things like a walk in the park or a chat with neighbors now felt like mountains. Grandpa Hope, once lively and confident, started avoiding people. His days blurred together, his spirit faded by the quiet. He wondered if he still mattered, if his life had any purpose left. These weren't just passing thoughts, they were signs of depression creeping in. For so many older adults, this feeling is invisible, mistaken for just getting old. But it's not. For Grandpa Hope, everything changed the day an old friend called and simply asked, "Are you okay?" That tiny moment cracked open a door he thought was forever closed. Through conversation and compassion, he realized he wasn't weak, he was just human, he wasn't alone. Encouraged, Grandpa Hope reached out for professional help. With therapy, a bit of medication, and the gentle push of family and friends, he started to reclaim pieces of his old self. Fresh air, shared meals, and laughter came back, slowly but surely. The road wasn't easy, healing never is. But step by step, Grandpa Hope found that even after the heaviest loss, there's a path forward, a way to stitch meaning and warmth back into daily life. So here's what we need to remember. Depression in older adults can be treated using multiple options like therapy, medication, lifestyle changes that help treat depression, such as increasing physical activity, finding a new hobby or interest, regular visits with family and friends, getting adequate sleep daily, eating a balanced, nutritious diet, support and encouragement, regular monitoring and follow-up. Later life can bring loss, stillness, and doubt. But depression is not the end of the story. Speaking up, seeking help, and finding support can turn even the loneliest silence into a new beginning. No one, at any age, needs to walk through darkness alone. Remember, there's hope for everyone.